We're going to cut across and listen into it.
Obviously, help the sector in those regions also. I think these are few things, but the reduction of excise duty on auto cars and different, but I don't think he has said anything on the components, because if you reduce the duty on the final product and the inputs duty remains high, so it can lead to accumulation of sandbed credits and all. I think in case the entire value chain gets that benefit, I think that really helps.
Okay, on that note, can I come to Rajiv? Abhi, idhar aa jao.
Valid point raised. Let me just make a couple of comments on this reduction. It is meant only till 30th of June, so it's a short period of time. It will work goods that you will now produce and sell, but for all capital goods and automobile, there is always inventory in the supply chain, goods that have left your factory but have not yet been sold. I, as a consumer, if I go and buy something tomorrow, I would expect the reduced price, but those taxes have already been paid. So what I've seen often happens that manufacturers actually have to reduce prices to match and take back the excise duty. And this being a short-term amount, I am doubtful as to how much will it really benefit the manufacturers. If you have a short supply chain, obviously it's a good news. But for most things, there are, products in the pipeline.
Particularly durables.
Absolutely. And that taxes come back to the manufacturers because the customers expect a reduced price. And the point the gentleman made that your inputs are still coming at 12%, your output is at 8%, unless you have a huge value addition, you may end up with inverted duty structure in a sense. So it's a good move, but the timing is too short. For you to plan production and sell in the next 4 months is a small window.
Okay. Other than that, I think we've almost covered everything now. As Mr. Batra pointed out to me, let's wait for the fine print and see exactly what is.
I'll just add a couple of things which have actually a very long-term implication, which has been mentioned somewhat unexpected in an interim budget situation. One is the announcement of one rank, one pay. That has been pending for years, and after various, it's a very, very major step for defense retired people. And not only has it been announced, a provision has been made in the pension fund for it. Similarly, besides the MSME in India Inclusion Fund, there's also the NSDC Monetary Reward Scheme, which has been refinanced. That's again a very major initiative in the sector skills area, and that has been really again something which will have long-term implication. And this other one which you saw again being reflected in the bank stocks, a provisioning of 11,200 crores for capital infusion into public sector banks. This is a major item which has been pending. Even this amount is not enough, but at least in the interim budget it is provided for, so 3 months you'll have it, and hope